Twitch, for some reason, decided to put sponsorships in their crosshair and start firing. They released an update that would reduce their streamers' ability to have sponsored content through their streams, which is most streamers' main revenue source. So if streamers could no longer comfortably or reliably have sponsorships on Twitch, they will all go elsewhere, and many of them were threatening to do so. It was the perfect, horrible idea, a fucking geostorm of stupidity to try and push out this policy change. It baffles me that this idea somehow made it out of the Twitch think tank and they really tried to push it through. It's like they were playing a game of Plague Inc. where you try and create the perfect disease to wipe out the world. They created the perfect disease to wipe out their own company. Twitch is like a panda that's constantly trying to hurt itself, and the community is the zookeepers doing their best to stop it. Like, hey, no, don't do that. This is stupid. You're hurting yourself. Stop. Please stop. You know, Twitch is like a fucking Mr. Meeseeks that's just determined to kill itself. Twitch seems determined to ruin their platform. I don't understand how. Maybe they've been infiltrated by like YouTube execs and they're just sabotaging it internally. I don't know. They're making the worst decisions imaginable. So it's been about 24 hours since that massively awful idea came to fruition and was published. And now today they've made a statement saying that they're getting rid of it entirely. Now they're scrambling in a panic, desperate to try and walk it back. So they posted this saying, yesterday we released new branded content guidelines that impacted your ability to work with sponsors to increase your income from streaming. These guidelines are bad for you and bad for Twitch, and we are removing them entirely. Sponsorships are critical to streamers' growth and ability to earn income. We will not prevent your ability to enter into direct relationships with sponsors. You will continue to own and control your sponsorship business. We want to work with our community to create the best experience on Twitch, and to do that, we need to be clear about what we're doing and why we're doing it. We appreciate your feedback and help in making this change. Now, on the surface, that sounds jolly good. That sounds dandy. Very simple and easy to understand. We fucked up. We released these new guidelines that reduced your ability to get sponsorships on your own and generate income through those sponsorships. So, we're removing those guidelines. Very cut and dry, very easy to understand, no wiggle room for confusion. You know, we're not out here trying to understand the Silmarillion. It's just very simple. We're removing those guidelines because we recognize that it inhibited your ability to get sponsorships. So then why is the exact same language from yesterday still in their terms of service? When you go to their terms of service, they still have the exact same fucking policy that they tweeted about yesterday with the exact same language. Yesterday they tried saying that it was just a misunderstanding, that everyone misconstrued their statements because they made it too broad. But then today coming forward saying that, you know, it really wasn't a misunderstanding. These rules actually did just impact your ability to get sponsors, so they're removing them. Yet in their announcement about them being removed, they're still clearly here in their terms of service with the exact same language. So why are you claiming that they're removed if they're still there? That seems like a blatant lie to me, unless there's something I'm misunderstanding here. But it seems like they're trying to pull a quarter out from behind my ear and call it magic. It's still there. The policy has still made it to the terms of service, despite their tweets kind of leading people to believe the opposite is true. So, I don't exactly fully get what the fuck has changed then. The policy is still there, so why are they tweeting as if they did some kind of heroic good deed by listening to the community and removing those restrictive guidelines on sponsorships? That just seems very misleading. Now, I watched Ludwig's video on it, the Mogul Mail, and he made a point that I think he's probably right on the money with. I believe the policy here with the advertisement is supposed to target things like Stream Elements or other companies that are able to sell ads at scale, and kind of go through that process as opposed to attacking individuals for sponsorships. But it's very important to note that with the way the policy stands, it very well could be used against individuals. They can enforce it against any streamer they want. It doesn't have to be reserved for just corporations. So again, this would have to be a wait-and-see situation on how they choose to enforce it, but they could, for example, slap me if during one of our Moist Esports watch parties we play an opera ad that we made where I'm a fisherman and I catch a big opera fish, right? They can punish me for that with this new policy in place. It's just a matter of whether or not they'll choose to. Again, YouTube does have a very similar policy and they don't enforce it at all, really, not against individual streamers, and I haven't seen it enforced against any companies either. So Twitch could follow suit with that, but there's no telling. We don't know. But what I find extremely scummy is the way they're misleading people into thinking that this entire branded content policy is gone now, when it's not. It's still very much in effect. So I don't know why they're pretending that it's different. It's worked though. This has been a big PRW for Twitch here, because if you look at the comment section on the Twitch post, everyone's like, thanks for listening, Twitch. It really means a lot that you take notice of community feedback and respond accordingly. Which makes it clear that they have been able to slyly bring this policy to the platform without people taking too big of a notice. The goddamn Decepticons came in here from Twitch and they really pulled the wool over our eyes. They got a PR win by pretending, or making it seem like, they listened to everyone's backlash and got rid of that evil policy that, slipped through the cracks and missed the mark, when in reality, it's still there, and it's just a matter of how they're going to enforce it going forward. So, overall, that's pretty shitty, but it gets a bit worse for Twitch, because I didn't even know this until today, after watching Ludwig's video. They actually very sneakily introduced a couple new policies as well that I've only seen a little bit of talk about. One of them is simulcasting. So for those that don't know, simulcasting is the ability for a stream to be broadcast in multiple platforms at the same time. So let's say I'm playing Street Fighter 6, I'm fucking climbing all the way up to Masters like I'm known to do because I'm an absolute Street Fighter fucking deity. So I've got a banging stream popping off, and I'm streaming it on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Kick. I'm all over the place. Maybe the fucking New York City billboards. Like, I'm streaming this shit everywhere. That was allowed for a good chunk of time by Twitch's terms. However, you'd have to just relinquish your ability to be a partner on Twitch. The most notable example of this is Ninja. Ninja has been streaming on every platform that has video streaming capabilities. The man is streaming everywhere. He's probably streaming on your fucking university exclusive streaming platform at this point. He's everywhere. And he's able to do that because he's no longer a partner on Twitch. He doesn't make any money directly through Twitch. That's how he's able to do simulcasting. But Twitch has now introduced a new policy where he can't do that anymore. No one can do that anymore. And that affects mainly smaller streamers and Ninja. Ninja had a whole speech about it, and he's right on the money. Since he can't do that anymore, he's not going to stream on Twitch, because the options are stream on Twitch where he's making no money and can't make any money on Twitch, or stream to like 20 different platforms at the same time. The choice is obvious.
Twitch has new branded content guidelines, so that means any sort of sponsored stream. And I want to dispel the illusion. We're gonna probably have to repeat myself 5 times about this. I want to dispel the illusion that Twitch is doing this for the viewer. Twitch is doing this so they can maintain a complete monopoly through the new system that they're planning on implementing to allow streamers to connect with brands. So what they're doing is they're removing things like, take a look at this, burned in display ads. Do you know why they're trying to remove this? It's so they can do it themselves and monopolize the profits at over 50% from the content creator. So if you think that, oh, it's because Twitch wants us to have a better experience, get the fuck out of here. Go back to fairy tale land with rainbows and unicorns. Absolutely fucking not. They're doing this. They're making things that are completely innocuous. Like, oh, we all agree that, let's see, what's some of the things that they shouldn't advertise? Oh, I don't know. Guns, maybe. A lot of people are from the US, so that's not a problem for them. Like scams. Oh, let's see, like ICOs, get rich. They literally say that they don't want you to advertise get rich quick schemes. Well, by the way, I'm sorry to say, but Twitch is a get rich quick scheme too, so get the fuck out of here. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about everything else. Drug treatment centers. Yeah, you don't want anybody to seek treatment for overdose. Absolutely not. And this is what I find to be the cutest thing out of them all, is alcohol. What is the fucking logic in not allowing political content or cannabis, that's weed, pot related content, but you allow alcohol. In no fucking universe is cannabis more dangerous or more deadly than alcohol. And I am so fucking sick. I never smoke weed and I never drink alcohol, by the way. I don't do any of these things, so this has no point of personal gain for me. Smoking weed, people can do that and it's totally fucking fine. It doesn't hurt them. But alcohol kills millions of people. It ruins lives. It causes drunk drivers. Well, to be honest, drunk drivers cause drunk drivers. There are many alcohol enjoyers that enjoy it responsibly. I saw that on a commercial, and it's completely fine. But guess what? There are a lot more that don't. I think alcohol is a poison, and I think the entire world would be better off if nobody drank it ever. That's what I think. But I'm not going to make a fucking rule against it. And you know what else? I wouldn't make a rule against cannabis either. And you know what's so fucking disgusting? Because you can easily say that the reason why they're doing this is to be compliant with legal reasons, right? Of course. But what about political content? What about drug treatment centers? What the fuck are we talking about here? In what universe is promoting a political idea that a person believes in what universe is that more corrosive than alcohol? And before you say that, oh, what if it's a Nazi? There's already a thing about hateful products and services. Let's not bring in the extremes to talk about an obvious reality. This is insane. Rip Hassan. Hassan's not taking sponsorships for politics. He does it for free, okay? So this is not Rip Hassan. Think about this for more than 5 minutes. So anyway, it's not helping anybody. Like, and this is a thing, again, that this is why I had to go live, because I see people saying, haha, Rip Hassan. No, it's not. It's not going to do anything to him. He's a fucking multi-millionaire living in a $3 million. You guys hear about that? Yeah, I think everybody has by now. Living in a $3 million socialist mansion, which, by the way, I completely support. And they think that they're going to get it. Oh, we got Hassan. No, you didn't. This has nothing to do with him. I'm losing my fucking mind. It's not going to affect him at all. So anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself, and I'm probably going to do that for the majority of this. Let's talk about what happened. Less than an hour, actually it's 2 hours ago. It's a little bit ago. Twitch came out with a update to their branded content guidelines. And they made massive rulings about what you can and can't do sponsored streams for, and different types of ways that you can do a sponsored stream that will be no longer allowed on Twitch starting on July 1st. This is not effective immediately. It's starting on July 1st. Music's loud. I'm going to turn it down just a tad bit, okay? Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's talk about what some of these rules are. This is the actual, we're going to look actually at the post itself, and we're going to look at it. So branded content will enable automated disclosure message on your stream, and stream archives shown below. It says includes paid promotion. This is something that's present on YouTube. Now let's talk about what's okay about this and what's not. So these are the things that you're allowed to do. You're allowed to have branded panels. You're allowed to showcase products in the background. You're allowed to have links to sites that promote other things. You can discuss and unbox products, and you can play sponsored games. These are, so you can only have a logo on your stream that is less than 3% of the screen size. Now, I wonder, so what happens if, like, somebody at Twitch is using a monitor resolution that's different than the streamer's monitor resolution? Like, let's say they're using a 600 by 800, or they're on mobile, so it has a different ratio. And then does the streamer get banned because it's 4% on their screen and 3% on the streamers? Like, what happens here? So it's just such an insane thing. It doesn't matter what the fuck. It doesn't matter, exactly. The idea that it should only be allowed to 3% removes autonomy from content creators, and it allows Twitch to once again monopolize the space of monetizing their platform on...
Have you heard anything about Twitch with the new simulcast COS thoughts? Was the same BS? If you can't talk about 100%, I can't talk about it. I'm not. I can talk about literally anything I want forever. I am under 0 NDAs. I have complete freedom. I don't have a single contract signed with the streaming platform. Best part is I can talk. I mean, I can talk infinite shit to Twitch if I wanted to because I'm not streaming there right now. Because to your question, no, I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to multicast anymore to YouTube and Facebook while I'm streaming at Twitch at the same time, even if I'm not a partner. I'm not a partner, I'm not an affiliate, yet the rules apply to me as well. Which is so tone deaf, it's crazy, man. I'm gonna have my little monologue after this game, win or lose. All right, dude, monologue time, let's get it, bro. I've been waiting my entire life, you know? I've stayed out of drama so much, and I've stayed out of, like, my opinion, like, forcing my opinion on, like, certain situations. Honestly, almost everything that Twitch has done in the last couple of years, I really haven't touched on it at all, right? Like, the ad revenue, all the ads, I don't think I've touched too much on the I don't even think I didn't make a comment. I didn't make a video about like the 50%, like switching back to 50-50 for sub revenue. I didn't touch on that. I really have been quiet, right? Because I guess I'll tell you what my goal was. So the last 8 months, I think I've been doing this for 8 months. Andre, you could correct me if I'm wrong, plus or minus a month, I think. I've been just streaming everywhere, right? Went on this journey just to multicast. And I had a bunch of goals. One of those goals, truly, one of the reasons I did it was because I thought that my goal was, one of them was to have Twitch eventually realize, oh my God, there's no reason not to partner Ninja and let him stream everywhere. And that's just not me. This means like everybody. My goal was to get them to change their terms of service in the opposite direction, right? I was like, because I mean, think about it. I'm still streaming, right? I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on TikTok. I'm streaming on Twitter. I was streaming on Facebook. And you know, my YouTube viewership was great. My Twitch viewership was also great. Like I was pulling, you know, tens of thousands of viewers, you know, and I wasn't gaining viewership elsewhere, right? Like I wasn't losing Twitch viewership and it was going elsewhere. People weren't leaving the platform because I was live everywhere, right? So if they were already watching on Twitch, there's a very, 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 very small percentage of people who are like, oh, I'm going to watch on YouTube instead. Like who were watching me on Twitch, right? Like that doesn't happen. That didn't happen. If anything, right? And I think this is more so for other people, right? For other streamers who are on the come up, right? And aren't kind of like, you know, in the position that I'm in, that they can stream on YouTube, they can stream on Kick, they can stream on Facebook, they can stream on TikTok and everywhere, and grow their viewership there. And there's a better chance that some of those viewers actually might enjoy Twitch better as a viewing experience, right? Gaining viewers on Twitch, bringing people to the Twitch platform. That was my mental. That was literally what I was thinking was going to happen. I thought in a couple of months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, because I was going to do this for a while. I was going to keep doing this. I really thought that Twitch was just going to be like, oh my God, we're losing millions of dollars a year. Now there are other streamers I think that aren't partnered that make more, could be making more and average more viewership. But if I was playing ads on Twitch with about 10 to 12,000 viewers, if I was playing ads and, you know, I did sub incentives and I was really, you know, and I had a great sub community and I was pulling tens of thousands of subscribers as well, you're making millions of dollars, right? That's millions of dollars that you're making a year, plus or minus, you know, a couple, whatever. It depends on, not including donations, all irrelevant. Ad revenue, you make a lot of money on. And I probably would have been playing ads a little bit, right? Hopefully I wouldn't have been contracted to play like 9 minutes of ads an hour, but I would probably play like a 3-minute break every hour if I was partnered everywhere. And I would have been making great money. But instead, I decided I'm not going to make any money on Twitch. I'm just not going to take the partnership. I'm going to stream everywhere. And hopefully, they'll see the light. Hopefully, they will see the light, right? Hopefully, they'll be like, oh my God, we're just losing millions. Like, there's no reason not to partner Ninja again or let people stream everywhere because, you know, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? The exclusivity thing, it doesn't make any sense. We're not losing anything. By partnering him, we're not losing anything because I'm streaming everywhere and still getting great viewership. People aren't leaving Twitch to watch me elsewhere while I'm simulcasting, okay? Fast forward 8 months, and they have done the exact opposite. Literally, like I'm not, and it made so much sense in my head, like logically, I was like, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Like I think that I'm like maybe others will follow and and Twitch will be like, oh my God, what are we doing? Let's do this. Let's make this leap. And instead they take the exact opposite, yank the carpet from under our feet, And it's like, I think instead we'll ban multicasting altogether, even if you're not even if you're not an affiliate, even if you're not a partner. So I'm already like, hear me out. Let me try to like give you the logic here, okay? They're basically forcing my hand. I'm not partnered on Twitch. I don't make money there. I make $0 on Twitch. So they then put a rule in that says I can't stream. I can't simulcast. What am I going to choose? What am I going to choose? Am I going to choose streaming to YouTube, TikTok, Kick, other Facebook all at the same time? Am I going to choose streaming all to there? Or am I going to just only stream to Twitch and make no money? Like zero. What the? Who would like? That's it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. I don't understand. Like, there's not a single person that's at Twitch that was like, "Oh, Ninja will." And I don't know if this rule was made because of me. I don't think it was. But I think that there were people from Twitch who were definitely like obviously looking at what I was doing. But who there at Twitch thought that I would make that decision? Oh, he'll come back, or right? If maybe that was their goal. I don't know. Oh, he'll come back. He'll sign a contract with us, right? A partnership agreement, and we'll get Ninja back on Twitch, like exclusively. Like what? That's absolutely not going to happen. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we all know that Twitch has been going the culture of Twitch has been declining for the last, what feels like the last 6-7 years. Whenever Amazon acquired them, I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? Amazon comes in and now they're looking at it and they're like, listen, we just need to make money, so let's figure it out. And then they just started basically gutting everything that Twitch meant and everything that Twitch was. And Twitch wasn't perfect, by the way. There was a lot of, when you have a very family, or what felt like a very family, community-oriented relationship and like business model, which is what Twitch felt like. I don't know if you guys remember, but it felt like Twitch a couple of years ago, man. Twitch before Amazon, when it was Justin TV, and then the first couple of years after Twitch, Justin TV became Twitch, dude, it was different. It felt different. I felt like every streamer on the platform was my friend. I felt like I was a part of a community. I felt like I was a part of like the staff, like not a part of the staff, you know what I mean? But like, you would want to go to TwitchCon, you would want to meet all these people, you would want to hang out and collab, and it felt like it was really proud. I was really proud to be a part of Twitch. Is what it felt like. I loved streaming there. I loved telling people I stream there. And now it's just like, dude, it just feels like they're constantly shooting themselves in the foot. They're completely tone deaf. They have no idea what they're. I mean, maybe they obviously have an idea what they're doing, whether it's what's right. We'll see. So here's what my plans are now, I guess. And by the way, this like really, really, really sucks for me. This is actually a really huge change to my streaming career, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to stream on Twitch like full time. Like, I'm not going to make after the simulcast rule. I can't, because I don't support that, right? I guess you can say I'm boycotting it, sure. But I just can't do that. And it really, really sucks, because that is where the majority of my viewership is. Like, I'm literally like 100%, right? I was pulling, anywhere from, like, when I was playing ranked, I was pulling 12 to 15,000 viewers on Twitch, playing ranked Fortnite, like 0-build duos, when I was like really getting into it with reverse. And I now have to choose to not do that, and choose just to stream basically literally anywhere else. And that's gonna, that's gonna fucking, if I'm being completely open and candid with you, like, I've already people have been telling me I've fallen off for 5 years because I don't pull 100,000 viewers anymore. First off, no one can maintain that, right? Like, I knew that was never going to be a maintainable thing where I pull 100K on Fortnite forever. But now I have to literally sack 10,000 concurrent viewers. Like, Twitch is forcing my hand. And I mean, I don't know what the future is, personally. I'm not saying I'm going to quit streaming, obviously, but like there's just a lot of things to consider now. Than where like I mean, dude, I don't know how much I can tell you guys. I was about to set precedents. I was about to set streaming precedents again for like the third or fourth time. And I can't, and literally yesterday's announcement, I can't do it anymore. I was about to be the first streamer to ever sign like a contract that was just, I can't, I'm not, I just know that, like, maybe I'll be able to tell you what it was in the future, but like, it wasn't going to be an exclusive contract. And I can't do that anymore. And I just lost millions of potential income, essentially. And I have to rethink my entire business strategy. Like my entire, all right. So crazy, dude. I could not believe that this is the decision that they went with, like, out of nowhere. So we'll see. I mean, I highly doubt they'll change this. They have no reason to, for backlash. They could give a shit about what other people think, and especially their community.
Wait, Whip said that Twitch released guidelines and rules for streamers doing ads. Streamers no longer can play their own video ads, and brand overlays are limited to 3% of the screen size. Brand banners or displays aren't allowed. You got to be trolling. What are they doing, bro? Hey, are you serious? Dude, what the are they thinking? Hang on, Whips DM me. What? Hang on a minute, chat. I thought I was getting into gameplay. What? Twitch has new branded content guidelines. On-stream logos are limited to 3% of this. Is this serious? Oh my God. Oh my, dude. You got to be kidding me, bro. Oh, dude. I understand, guys. I understand I'm on YouTube now. Thank God. But I need you guys to understand, bro. Listen, all right. I started on Twitch. Okay, I did. I've been streaming for, God, how long has it been? I've been streaming for, golly, about 11 years. All right, I started on Twitch. This is insane to me, bro. On-stream video logos are 3% of the screen. So Whips, just so I'm clear, that's like this down here, right? Like AT&T and then who's like NZXT. This needs to be, I mean, technically, is this 3%? I mean, what are they gonna do? Get like a measuring tape out and see if it's 3% of my screen? I mean, this technically, I guess this is 3%, right? It's gotta be. So, I mean, wait, that's my rotating channel sponsors? Oh, so this isn't that. What they're talking about, hang on, is like an ad thing. Let me show you. Okay, Whips is gonna show me. Burned in video ads are not allowed. So Whips, if I'm doing an ad and they want me to play something, like if I'm doing it, let's say I'm doing an ad for a movie and I want to play a movie ad, would I be able to do that ad?
A few moments later.
Burned in display ads are not allowed? Bro, is there like an image? I don't understand what they're talking about. Hang on. Formats permitted with limitation. Okay. On-stream brand overlays. Like that. Okay. Formats limited or not allowed. Inserted burned in video ads. May not use inserted video ads during their streams. I'm trying to fully understand this, bro. Hang on a minute. I guess this just came out. So burned in display ads. So something like this you can't do. Like if we're doing a hashtag. Hey everyone, I bet you're sitting there wondering, man, I don't know how like to this. Gift YouTube is saying like this is not allowed. YouTube.com/TimAndTatman. Well, don't you worry. I'm going to show you right now. Bottom left, you hit the money. So like that's not allowed. That's more a joke though. Like that's not real. What I just did. Like that's me. I mean, it's good. It's very informative video, just to be clear. But like something like that, you can't do. But like this thing down here, this is not allowed right here. So like if I'm doing a hashtag ad and they want me to put something on the screen, you can't do that anymore. Oh, dude. What are they? What? No, 3%. No, Whips. I don't think that's allowed. The on-stream logo, that is considered a burned in display ad. That's not the 3% thing. Dude, how are they gonna say that you can't do that? And then here is what is allowed. Channel page panel ads. So that's like the panels down below, right? Can you imagine if they said you couldn't do that? Products in the background of your stream. How are they gonna, bro, how are they, like, okay, how are, the reason I'm like, how are they gonna say you can have stuff in the background? Like, what? Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, how, okay, like, how is that even like, okay, you can do this? Like, that is allowed, just to be, that is allowed, but like, bro, why is that even, how is that even like if, like, I had a fridge back there or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would that even be something where it's like a conversation, be like, yeah, that is okay. Like, okay, thank you. Like, yeah, thanks, I can have a fridge behind me? Like, holy shit. So it says so this is what is allowed. Brand panels, links to other site that promote stuff with like a discount code, discussing or endorsing or unboxing stuff, or playing sponsored games. Can you imagine, bro, if they tried to say that you couldn't do like sponsored game streams and stuff like that? Bro, what? This is terrible. This chat, do you understand? Bro, this is what, homie? What are they doing, bro? How could this benefit them? Like, how I don't understand how this could, how does this benefit Twitch? What are they doing? Oh my God, bro. Thank God we're on YouTube right now. That is unfucking real, bro. Whips just said, so like any tournament streams, right? So like someone like ESL, right? Whips or some shit. Like they have those big sponsors and they do mid-roll, like kind of commercial stuff for their sponsors, like Intel or some shit or whatever. Like they won't be able to do that anymore, right? Am I getting that right? So like someone like, if like CDL, chat, you know, like CDL and how they have sponsors in CDL? Twitch is saying that CDL or ESL, they can't like run the hashtag quote unquote ads for their advertisers on their tournament streams, bro. Oh man, I'm just gonna respond ROFL. That's all I could say. Like that's literally, I can't even fucking believe what I'm looking at here. Tim, they are taking money revenue from ads. No, there's no way that's right. If they did that, bro, that'd be, I'm just looking at what other people are saying in the comments. Like everyone, here, I'll just kind of show you guys. Like Tucker brought up the ESL. Like, how are they gonna do it? Flats, huh? So out of touch from Brooke. Dude, Courage goes, yikes. This platform is getting worse by the day. Dude, Whips, wow, another bad Twitch change. I'm so surprised. That, hey chat, I hope you guys understand, bro. Like this is a big fucking deal. Bro, train wrecks. Train goes, sign up. Kick.com. This fucking guy Train, bro. That's a good tweet under that tweet though. Deadass. Oh my God, this is actually insane. Hey chat, I'm gonna call this now. What's today? So this came out June 6th. That I'm hearing about this whole like they're kind of restricting stuff. Okay, like restricting like burned in ads, stuff like that. Okay, apparently it's going live July 1st. Whips is telling me if somewhere down the road, I'm seeing this in June 6th. If somewhere down the road they try to say that they're going to be able to take a % of ad revenue, or let's say I'm doing a hashtag ad for a game or something like that. Do you think Twitch would be, I'm going to use the word stupid enough to down the road say, if you do any promotional stuff on Twitch, Twitch gets a %? I'm saying this June 6th, bro. If they're fucking stupid enough to do that, I will be floored. And that